Welcome to 2K Sports Live Saturday night coverage of the NBA. Thanks for tuning in. This is Kevin Harlan courtside. Just a quick look now at how the point totals have looked over the last several months for Cole Anthony.
Look,
and nothing. Just like his dad right next to me. David, thank you very much. Now the starting group for Orlando. They've got Mohamed Bamba. Anthony is out there with Suggs. Then there's Wagner. And it's Carter in at the 4. And for Phoenix, the star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Up and forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at the center filling out the middle. And Greg, when it comes to load management, why do we see more of it now than when you play?
Well, for me, the science of sport has evolved. And it's not just the athlete. It's the technology and the science that goes into making a better athlete. That's why you're seeing load management far more acceptable to the masses now, understanding that this is about the long game.
Suggs with the ball, working on Booker. No good, shot missing. Bridges outside. Paul passes to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Does it feel good as a big man like Ayton to throw it down? You bet it does.
Now, here's Suggs. Defended by Booker. And it's Suggs missing. So for the Magic, their last game, a loss to the Jazz in Utah.
And guys, if you don't control second chance opportunities, you don't control your fate. That has to be their key takeaway from that one.
Well, maybe they went into that game thinking rebounding not something they needed to focus on. They absolutely did.
Anthony kicks to Suggs. Back to Anthony. To stop the run, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the content.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
The Magic shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific, 79% as a team.
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. JaVale McGee's checked in for 8. Johnson comes in for Jay Crowder. And Landry Shamet subbed in for Devin Booker. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group. Mo Wagner's checked in for Bamba. Okeke comes in for Wendell Carter. Terrence Ross is checked in for Wagner. And it's Gary Harris in for Suggs. Ross. The Magic again can't hit. For Phoenix, they've gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Shamet. They get it back. Back to Bridges. Pass to McGee. Good ball movement here by the Suns. From deep, Johnson. Orlando grabs the miss. This game against Phoenix here, it's the first look at the Suns.
It's an East versus West matchup tonight. First meeting of the year between these two.
Yeah, fun to see maybe strangers because you just aren't familiar with these faces here tonight. This will be a very exciting game to watch.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Gary Harris.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Torrey Craig, he's checked in for Phoenix. Aaron Holiday comes in for Chris Paul. Here's Holiday. Nifty move. And it's good on the way in.
That's a defensive breakdown. You can't let him get that deep.
Yeah, how do you let him get a lounge chair down there and be comfortable in the paint like that?
This one for 3. And so it's Phoenix in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. And we'll be right back after this.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Suns dancers.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And from what we've seen, guys, from Phoenix, what do you guys see?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
And so in the game for the Magic, they've got Terrence Ross, Robin Lopez out there with Carter. Then there's Suggs. And it's Wagner in at the small forward position. Back to Booker. He kicks to Crowder. 5 to shoot. From deep three-point range, and it's Suggs with the rebound. The Magic trail by 8. Over Holiday. Misses off the left iron. And so Booker will bring it up for Phoenix. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
Yeah, I think they prepared to face more defensive pressure, and that one didn't happen, and boy, they just rolled.
It took just a little bit of time, but once they figured out the D on that night, man, their offense was rolling.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Biombo is checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Mikal Bridges comes in for Torrey Craig. And Chris Paul subbed in for Aaron Holiday. And that one is good from Suggs. Suggs has got his first basket. Craig, talk about a guy who plays with competitive fire. Suggs is a powerful leader, but by example.
Yeah, I mean, this guy plays with such great strength and energy, and he makes great decisions. Really has an advanced understanding of the game for his age.
Crowder, the pass to Biombo. The Suns need to get a shot off. Booker. Phoenix, no good that time either.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Wagner kicks to Ross. Back to Wagner. The pass to Ross. That 3 off the mark. Phoenix leading by 6. It's Crowder on the wing. From the arc. Knocks down the 3-ball.
Important for this offense to have a perimeter threat that's being provided for them right now by Jay Crowder.
There's 47 seconds left to play in the first half. And here is Suggs. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production.
Magic foul.
So for the Suns, Cameron Johnson's checked in for Jay Crowder, and Landry Shamet subbed in for Devin Booker. For Phoenix, they've gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. Paul's shot is off. The Magic trail by 9. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's Anthony. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look.
Back to Johnson. Paul for 3, and that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Phoenix ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They have made it very...
6.
Thanks, Kevin. Chris, hot start, cool finish. What happened out there?
Well, we came out with a lot of energy, but in the second quarter, it died down a little bit. You know, it's real. Everybody's very excited. You know, our team's excited, their team's excited, officials excited, you know what I mean? So we just got to calm down and play a little bit.
And I'm excited. Thanks, Chris. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Welcome. First up, let's look at the two guys who are each leading their respective teams through the first half.
I mean, who doesn't love a five-star matchup like this? Both players showing their competitive nature, igniting their teammates' fire with these performances. Expect this level of play to continue in the second half.
Moving on now to the first half. So far, things looking good for the Phoenix Suns. And we hope you've enjoyed the absolutely stirring intellects of Shaq and Kenny. Now it's time for the...
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. And we've heard some talk, Greg, about the possibility of NBA expansion. What do you think about that?
Kevin, I think it would be great for the league. I mean, I played in Seattle for a season, and I know they would love to have a team back in the great Northwest.
Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3. Who's out there for Phoenix?
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Booker the pass to Ayton. Count that one. Ayton's got the lead up to 11 now for Phoenix.
Well, again, with that kind of size, DeAndre Ayton is going to draw some fouls and does not shy away from contact.
Bridges with the steal. And now the Suns a fast break. And a minute played as the second half gets going.
2 minutes remaining.
Ball looking over the floor.
2 minutes.
Drops in the layup for two. Paul's got his first basket of the night.
Well, right now the defense completely uncomfortable in guarding pick and rolls with Chris Paul. He loves to dice up the D in those sets.
Here's Anthony. He can't get that one to fall. Good work defensively by Crowder. Bridges kicks to Booker. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Crowder finds Ayton. No good on that one. And it's the Magic taking it the other way. Ray, you always want DeAndre Ayton to play more aggressively, don't you?
Well, it's when he's at his best, especially when he's down low and using his frame. He's kind of like, you know, this young kid that doesn't realize how big he is, but he's starting to understand how much his size can impact what he can do on both ends of the floor.
Here's Anthony. Count that one. Anthony's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Magic.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Paul with the bucket.
Shot selection from Chris Paul on point there. An efficient shooter off the dribble.
Now, here's Suggs. Guarded closer. Over Booker. And it's Suggs missing. And so it's Crowder with it. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Wagner with it. He's picked up by Paul. And then Carter with the dunk.
And there's that transition offense. Push the ball up the floor. The defense can't get set, and you can get some easy baskets here.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. On the wing, Booker. Back to Bridges. Dishes to Booker. And it's off from three-point range. Out left to the wing. Here's Wagner. And that shot misses everything. Air ball on the three. Got it off in time. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Phoenix going into the break with a 10-point lead. They've been playing.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancer.
And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And so in the game for the Magic, Wagner is out there with Robin Lopez. Then it's Anthony. Then it's Gary Harris. And it's Okeke in at the three, the small forward. Lopez with the steal. There's Okeke, defended by Paul. Here's Anthony. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Johnson in the corner. Three-pointer. Rebounded by Anthony.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Drives to the hoop. McGee with the block. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by McGee. Ross is checked in for Lopez.
Substitution. Terrence Ross.
Anthony against Paul. Here's Harris. And slam dunk by Harris.
Now look at Harris throw it down there. Awesome elevation on the slam.
Phoenix leading by 8. And Holiday has it in the corner. Johnson with the screen on him. Ball goes in. It's tipped. It's stolen by Anthony. Harris with it. And Holiday picks him up defensively. Harris passes to Anthony. And there's the foul. It's on Cameron Johnson. That is his first foul of the game. Landry Shaman checked in for Aaron Holiday.
Coming onto the floor for your Suns.
1:35 left in the game. Wagner Off target from outside. Phoenix has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Back to Shamet. Johnson outside. Pass to Paul in the corner. Shamet with it. McGee with it. 6 to shoot. Shamet kicks to Johnson. Nailed from three-point land.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for Phoenix.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And these guys already with 45 wins on the year. So tonight will make it 46.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And while there was some nice performances tonight, it definitely ended up being a solid outing for Chris Paul.
You look at the energy he brought on both ends of the floor, and it's easy to see why he was a difference maker. You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Here's McGee. Anthony against Paul. Shamet on the wing. McGee the pass to Shamet. And McGee kicks to Shamet. From outside, off the mark. Now Anthony. Here's Harris. No good. And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And now, let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline for our player of the game. David, take it away.
Thanks very much with Chris Paul. Chris, a very convincing win, and that doesn't happen often in this league. So what do you take from this?
You know, one thing that our coaching staff keeps stressing to us every night is that it's about us. You know, so regardless of score, we got to continue to try to get better because we impose our will on the defensive end. The sky's the limit.
Well, the focus was there tonight, Chris. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. See you later.